What's going on, guys? Welcome back, and today I'm going to be kind of doing a different type of video, but a video that I wanted to make, or that I've wanted to make for a while, and today I'm going to be kind of looking through, like, my older stop-motion videos. Now, the reason why I'm looking through my stop-motion videos and not any other videos is because my other old videos are just so cringe-worthy that they're not even funny. And some of them, I'm so quiet in them that you cannot even hear me. I have such a squeaky, small voice. I'm almost incomprehensible in those very, very old videos. But I wanted to look at these stop motions because I thought it would be kind of funny to look at my past mind and like how I thought some of these were cool. Now, when I first started doing stop motions, I think that my first one was like early 2017. And if I'm remembering correctly, for Valentine's Day, my parents got me this software called Hue Animation, where it was like a camera thing that you could plug into like your computer, or that I plugged into my computer, and then it was the software that I downloaded, and little did I know, it's not that high quality of a thing, like, no offense to my parents, but I should have probably used Stop Motion Studio at the time, which is the, like, app that I use now for my stop motions, but I didn't know that existed, and I didn't really know how to edit or make videos, so I just used this software. And I'm just going to be looking through some of my really old ones from 2017. I may in future look back at some of my kind of later ones where I integrated dialogue and stuff and it became a little bit more cringeworthy and funny. But we're just going to look at some of my older ones. We're going to start with the first one, Ring Wraith Attack. Alright, so Frodo's hanging out in front of the obvious cardboard box background that came with the software, and he gets beaten up by some ring wraiths, but Sam stabs one even though no man can kill one of the Nazgul. So I don't know how he did that, but yeah, okay. I mean, this was my first one. It's very short. It's pretty cute, though. I kind of like this one. I have a bit of nostalgia for it, in certain respects. Batman versus Superman? This one's a little bit longer. Oh, geez. Oh, man, I did not know how to animate movements. Oh, he shoots him. By the way, there's no audio in these. I'm not muting it or anything. I can, like, there's no audio. I didn't know how to do audio at the time. And they're friends now, for some reason. I guess you're supposed to assume similar events happened to the movie. There's Lois Lane, and she's like, hey, Superman, his name's Martha, so you should like him now. Even though it's not actually Lois Lane, it's Black Widow's head and hair on Star-Lord's body. So, take that as you will. And then Batman says goodbye or something, and they leave. So, that's definitely old. I don't really know what was going on. It was before I really knew how to animate movements at all, but pretty funny. That's a pretty funny older one. How about Kylo versus Yoda? You can see my hand. Wait. My hand's like right there. It's that looks so bad. Alright, so Kylo Ren, I guess he's stealing this object, is the plot. And then Yoda's here. Oh man, Yoda just beat Kylo Ren up, dude. Look at him. Oh man, okay, he's done. Dude, he's done. That guy is, like, not standing a chance at all. Yeah, Yoda's pretty OP here. Not gonna lie. Alright, what's the next one? Oh, this is one I'm pretty nostalgic for. Captain America versus Red Skull. I remember this one. I like how he jumps when he shoots him. the Avengers. And then Black Widow just beats him. And that's it. I call it the Avengers versus Red Skull. What actually happens is the Red Skull drives up on his tricycle or whatever the frick. Captain America gets taken out and Black Widow shocks him. And all the other Avengers show up and don't do anything at all. Like Iron Man and Falcon are here, and Spider-Man. But they don't actually do anything because Black Widow just beat him already, so nothing actually happens at all. Nothing happened. They just leave. And Captain America has to get the gun there at the end because, you know, he's not one to leave stuff at the scene of a crime. Okay. Spider-Man saves Marge from Electro. What the heck? That's the most random thing. Okay. Let's look at this. Okay, that actually looks kind of cool. Like, that actually, like, I'm not gonna lie. As far as, like, my older animation goes, like, you compare this to that Batman one from a second ago. It's actually, like, I'm not gonna say it looks smooth, but, like, the traffic, like, that actually kind of looks like traffic. Like, that actually looks lived in. Okay, that looked kind of cool. Electro, I mean, the camera kind of changed angle before you could see any of it, but Electro, like, jumping out and shooting that looked kind of cool. So he steals that, Spider-Man shows up, webs him up, and there's a giant minion. because that's what I did. Because that's what's happening here. There's a giant minion here at the crime scene. I'm not really sure what's happening in this video. Like, I'm not sure why the police truck, like, the transport just stops and then Electro just gets out. Like, did he, like, kill the driver? Even though he was very obviously facing the back of the truck when it stopped? I don't really know what happened there. I'm not really sure what the plot is. Like, Spider-Man, he beat him pretty quick there. But he just, I guess, reveals his secret identity in front of everyone because he takes off his mask and swings back. That looks kind of cool, actually. The way he swings past the camera. Like, that actually looks like kind of a cool effect. I actually like the way that looks. So yeah, like, you can kind of see a pattern here is the plotting is not really there at all. And there's some pretty random things, but that's why I wanted to watch these, because maybe there's some random elements I forgot about that are funny. So here's this one. Attack at Dol Guldur. Alright, Batman is there for some reason. Alright, there's a cave troll. He punches Gandalf in the face, and my hand is there. My hand just pops into the frame. And they chop his hand off. Wow. And then Batman runs down for some reason. And he, like, what did he do there? He just made the hand vanish magically. Oh, but he didn't, but because the hand's right there. Wait, what actually happened there? I'm not really sure what happened. He just magically made it disappear. Alright, well, that was pretty random. Batman was there at Dol Guldur for some reason. Not really sure what was happening. But there you go. The attack at Dol Guldur. That's pretty random. Force Awakens, Rey and Finn versus Kylo Ren. Okay. For some reason they're in Mirkwood. Because there's a tree from the Mirkwood set there. Actually, yeah, there's 2 trees from Mirkwood. As you can see, this is before I knew how to actually edit out objects, so I used translucent objects to make characters fly. As you can see there with Rey. So Finn fights Kylo Ren. That actually looks kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie, like, that actually doesn't look terrible. Like, if you look at some of my past works, like, there's the orange stud for when he stabs his shoulder from the movie, even though I think that's the wrong shoulder. I think he stabs his other shoulder in the movie. Oh yeah, and then he slices his spine. That doesn't look terrible, actually. Picks up the lightsaber. And then she beats him pretty quick. Look at that. Just beat him. As you can see, the camera focus is terrible there. But as far as my older animations go, this was not terrible, actually. Even the set design, like, doesn't look awful. All things considered. I mean, I didn't really know how to build sets at all. I just stuck a bunch of objects on a base plate, but this does not look terrible as far as my older animations go. Oh yes, The Hobbit, Battle of the Five Armies, Thorin versus Azog. Okay, yeah, this one has kind of a cool backstory to it, which we'll talk about after we watch it. So Azog is beating up Thorin here, just like in the final battle. Now, I call it the ice battle, but there's not really that much ice. There's like one ice piece and then like a blue base plate with a couple translucent studs. I didn't really know how to emulate ice at the time, besides using translucent studs and stuff. So he slices the weapon. Now, in the film, obviously, at this point, Azog is floating under the ice, but I didn't know how to do that, so I just have him, like, moving across the base plate, and it looks rather comical right here. He just, like, jumps up. And then, of course, he stabs him. And Bilbo shows up and he's sad. And then that's the end. So, I mean, it's not my best work. That's pretty funny. Oh, stab. It's pretty amusing though. All these are pretty funny. Let me see if the comments are active. Now, this is the cool part. This guy here, AxonSG, I'm not sure how to say his name. This guy actually made a version of this scene that's way better than this one, but he was kind of one of my inspirations. I think I replied to him and said so, but he was one of my inspirations for animating. And as you can see here, he's like, oh, this is awesome. I think it would be even better if the video was divided into multiple shots, like with different angles and stuff. But, like, he actually was like positive. I mean, this is crap by my standards even now. Like, this is pretty crappy, but for that person who was kind of an inspiration to me to actually see my video and comment, like, let me see, how many people actually watched this video? No, 278. That's not too bad, actually, all things considered, but, like, so few people watched me at the time, and the fact that that person saw this video was so cool to me. And that was one of the first times where, like, one of these kind of big YouTuber people, at least one of the people that I considered to be a big YouTuber and who I kind of looked up to and who was an inspiration to me, commented, and I thought that was so cool. I thought that was awesome. But yeah, that's kind of the cool backstory behind this video. The inspiration for me making it actually commented on it. It still kind of blows my mind a little bit to this day. But yeah, I love that. That was awesome to me. The next one, this one got a few more views. This one was a little bit more popular. Voldemort versus Darth Vader. This one I don't think aged terribly, actually, even though for some reason his lightsaber blade is like on the ground before he ignites his lightsaber. I don't know if you can see that there, but it looked a little bit weird. There's like a lightning spell. Not really sure what that is. I don't know if there is a lightning spell that exists. I'm not sure what that was. That was like the sticky tack spell. That's obviously Avada Kedavra. And somehow it doesn't kill Vader. I guess he blocks it with his lightsaber. So it doesn't kill him. It just causes like an explosion that takes out his helmet. And then it's kind of... It's hard to tell there. But what that was meant to signify was him choking Voldemort. You can see his head turn a little bit. Like, it's kind of hard to tell with, like, a completely, like, bald character like that. But you can see his head move a little bit. So that was meant to be Vader choking him out. So, yeah, that's what that was meant to signify. Was Vader choking out Voldemort. I like that one. That one actually hasn't aged that poorly. Comparatively with some of these. Oh. Harry Potter versus Gandalf. Alright. So Harry grows a flower. Wait, what the heck? Wait, this video escalated very quickly. I'm not sure what happened here. Gandalf's going for a stroll, then Harry Potter floats down and grows a plant. And then he shoots freaking Gandalf for some reason. I think what was meant to happen was Gandalf gets mad because Harry can do that and he can't for some reason, even though he, like, kind of can. But you can't really tell. He just kind of, like, moves a little bit. Like, he kind of moves his head like that a little bit and goes, merp. But then Harry just freaking attacks him. And then Gandalf shoots him in the face. And then they're friends. And then he leaves. And then he, like, does a little thing. And then the flower stands up at the end because I guess the new relationship that has been the new bond between Gandalf and Harry Potter has made flowers bloom or something. I don't even know what I was going for. That was such a random video. I know there was, like, no escalation. Like, that was a weird one. Where I didn't really, like, I liked having these fight videos, these versus videos, where I would have, like, two characters fight each other. And then it was, like, they wouldn't really make sense. Like, they'd show up, and then they'd fight for no reason, and then they'd be friends at the end, because, I don't know, I don't like people to stay mad at each other. Radagast meets Chewbacca and Groot. Alright. There's a turtle, there's a duck, there's a lot of creatures there. Chewbacca. There's Groot. And he's, like, jazzing. Look at that. Look at his fingers. He's, like, jazzing out here. Oh, and there's Sam and Frodo. And they're just hanging out. Just shake hands. Oh, that's cute. And then Groot just heads out. As far as these go, that wasn't a terrible one. That was actually pretty, just, like, charming. Groot just hangs out with them. There weren't any, like, outright plot holes. It's just a bunch of people showing up and hanging out. Yeah, it was fun. Luke Skywalker versus Frodo. We'll watch a couple more of these. I'll probably split this into a couple parts. So Frodo's going for a walk, and then Luke Skywalker's there for some reason. And then Luke attacks Frodo? Wait, what the frick is happening? He's like, hi. And then Frodo, like, freaks out or something? Wait, okay, so I think what I had in my head, even though it's not in the video because you can't hear anything because I didn't know how to add any audio. I think what the plot was meant to be is that, like, Luke saw that Frodo had the ring and then was tempted by the ring or something, and then therefore he attacked him because he was, like, lured by the ring. I think that's what the plot was meant to be. But then Frodo, like, pokes him with the sword. And then he's like, bye. And then the flower stands up again at the end because I love to do that where the flower they got knocked over, it just stands up again for some reason. I don't know what the plot was there. It's hard to articulate in the video because I didn't know how to do a lot of, like, Lego body language with minifigures. And then I didn't know how to add audio. So I didn't know how to articulate anything in these videos. So the plot just doesn't really make any sense. Elves versus Ninja. Oh, man. There's the team. And there's Thranduil and the elves. Oh, shoot. So they're just fighting for some reason? I think what the plot was meant to be for this one, if I'm remembering correctly, like, what I thought at the time was the ninja want to claim the elf land. So they're attacking the elves for some reason. So Sensei Wu pokes. Honestly, that didn't look that bad. Like, that kick there, as far as, like, my videos go, that wasn't that bad. And then, like, his sword just, like, flew, like, 10 billion miles in the air there. Where did Kai come from there? He just jumped. He was like invisible or something. Like he just appeared and kicked that guy in the face. Look at that. Those are some real skills. Wait, what was that move? What did Zane just do to Thranduil? He just jumped and like knocked him over with a sword. He was just like, slide. I'm not really sure what that move was. I'm not really sure what actually happened there. And then Sensei Wu like jumps at the camera. Okay. So I guess the plot of, like the lesson or whatever. Like I'm not really sure. Like I think I was very confused morally at the time because there's not really a moral to this video. It's like the ninja come and like steal someone's property and they like attack people and then claim their land and they win. And then they step on the guy. I don't really know. The ninja in this video are kind of assholes. Like, I don't really know if I like them here. I'm not really sure what the plot was of this video. Lego Orc Attack. Okay, so there's Boromir. And he's setting up a fire. Okay, that looked kind of cool. The way that he lit the fire. Even though there's like a fire piece that appears like over there. Oh no! You just stabbed the horse. You can actually see a piece appear through the side of the horse. I was a little bit violent with these. Look at that. You can see like a piece appear through the horse as if he's being stabbed. That's kind of grim. Not gonna lie. I was like kind of violent when I was younger. I was like, the orc's gonna stab the horse. I mean, they are pretty vicious, but... What was that? Who was that? I have this habit of poking characters in randomly, and someone just popped in behind that tree. Who was that? Right there. Who's that? There's like a guy there. Is that Bomber? I think that's Bomber the dwarf. Oh no, it's Iron Man. Iron Man is behind that tree, poking his head in the video. I'm not really sure what that was. Oh yeah, and they're cooking the chicken. Yeah, that's cool. And then I had this effect where it turns into a bone as they're eating the chicken. Oh, that guy got shot. Is it Legolas? Oh, geez, I was violent. Oh, man, he just chopped his head off and then threw it at this other guy. I was grim with these videos. That guy gets shot, chops off his head, Oh, the guy walks away, though. That's pretty funny. The guy just walks off camera. And he did like a little flip. Oh, and then he just stabbed that guy. Oh, and he stabbed it in the head. Jeez. Oh, then the eagles conveniently arrive at the end, because that's what happens in every Middle-earth film. At the end of each Middle-earth trilogy is the eagles conveniently arrive at the end. That one was pretty entertaining, I'm not gonna lie. This one's pretty fun. Like, the guy just walks away, and there's some pretty good, like, carnage here. Some people get stabbed. You know? It's a pretty classic video. This one was pretty funny. Emmett's date. Oh, yeah, I remember this because I was in, like, the Chris Pratt phase or whatever. So, like, Wildstyle's there and she kisses Emmett and she's mad for some reason. She's like, I shouldn't have kissed him or something. And then Star-Lord is here. And then he's pointing a gun at Emmett for some reason? What's happening? I don't actually remember what I was thinking going into this. So he flies down and then points his guns at Emmett for no reason. And then Emmett faints or something. Oh, and there's the guy from Jurassic Park. And then his dinosaur falls over. Oh, I guess he shot it. I think he shot the dinosaur. That's too bad. Sorry, Blue. And then he shoots him. Man, you gotta take out Star-Lord, Owen, because he's on a rampage. He's, like, murdering things. And then Emmett just breaks up the fight. And they're friends now. Okay. And he leaves the carcass of his dead raptor. And then there's Star-Lord flying past the camera at the end. Nice. Another classic example of nonsensical plots where nothing makes sense because I don't know why he just starts pointing his guns at him for no reason. I guess because he's like, oh, Wildstyle's my date or something. I was just like, I was like, oh, I'm so meta because I put all the Chris Pratt characters in the same video, but that was also an idea that other people had already done in the past, so I was just copying other people. And it wasn't really that original, I don't think. It was just all the Chris Pratt people. All the Chris Pratt, like, pop culture characters. And I guess they were all, going on a date with Wildstyle, so they all just showed up at the same place and they, like, are angry. I don't really know what happened in this video. Not really sure what the plot was here. Lego Scooby-Doo the sandwich. Oh, shoot, there's a spider. Did they go to Mirkwood to have their picnic? Because these spiders are, like, hanging out. Oh, geez. Alright, so they're dead. I guess I was being a little bit censored here because if the spiders were actually hungry, they'd eat them, not the sandwich. So the spiders eat their sandwich and they're sad, and there's like some ducks or something? What the heck? There's like a duck and a goose. And Zane is here? What the heck? Wait, what was happening? Zane's here now. Zane showed up and saved them. What? Okay, Zane just flips off camera or something. I don't know what he just did. He just jumped backwards off the camera. What the heck was that? It was supposed to be like a flip, but he just floats backwards or something. What the frick was that? Oh, then they're crying because the sandwich is gone. But then they leave. And Zane's on the top of the mystery machine. Okay. Oh, there's C-3PO in the background. He's actually in the background of every video for some reason. Oh, I don't know what was up with that one. That was weird. It was pretty funny, though. That was another pretty entertaining one. I'll look at, like, 2 more, I guess, and then we'll call it a day on this part 1. E.T. makes good. Oh, okay, I remember this. It's because I got the E.T. Lego Dimensions set, and that was kind of a new thing. And I'd also rewatched E.T., and he has, like, that ability, I guess, where he can, like, heal people. So then I was like, what if he went into, like, famous, like, pop culture moments and, like, healed people? So here's Obi-Wan and Anakin on Mustafar. And then E.T. shows up and, just heals Anakin Skywalker. And lets him, or Darth Vader, and lets him go, wreak his havoc on the world. Good job, E.T. Thank you for unleashing that menace. So Harry Potter's having troubles with his scar. Voldemort's bothering him because they are connected, obviously, via the scar in his head. And then E.T. has now healed the scar, I guess, and Harry's good now. So that was actually a good thing that E.T. did. There we go. He healed Harry Potter and severed his connection, his mental connection with Voldemort. I guess that's a good thing, you know? So, good work, E.T. You did something good, buddy. Okay, what's going on? We got Azog and Thorin. Is this the Battle of Zanublar? I believe it is. Oh, and he just... Oh, he cut it... Yeah, I remember that. He cuts his hand off. Oh, E.T., why'd you heal him? Oh, okay. So 1 out of 3 of those people that he healed were actually worth it. E.T., I don't know, dude. I don't know if you should be just, like, a mental case just going around, like, healing people, because I don't think you... Like, E.T., you're a good guy, you're a nice little alien guy, but I don't think you really know who's worth healing or not. I don't know. Alright, last one of the day. Lego Stormtroopers versus Dwarves. So, Thorin is hanging out at Weathertop, and the rest of the dwarves are here. Except for Beefar, or Beefer, because he was the only dwarf I was never able to buy. I'm still very sad about that. He's the only dwarf I'm missing out of Thorin's company. They got a picnic. Yeah, that looks cool. Got a carrot. We're gonna go hang out on Weathertop. Nice. Okay, and then... Wait, that's not even a stormtrooper. That's a clone. That's a clone trooper. But then the rest of them are stormtroopers. That's weird. Okay, some of them are First Order stormtroopers. So there's a clone. Some of them are First Order stormtroopers, and some of them are Imperial stormtroopers. Okay, so this is like a mix of all eras. I don't know what's happening. Okay, so Thorin just stabbed that guy. Okay. Now they're fighting them. Took that guy out. Nice. Oh, I took him out with a turkey leg. That was epic, dude. Did you see that? Beaufort just took that guy out with a turkey leg. Sweet. They shot that guy. Already using a blaster. Beaufort knows what he's doing, dude. That guy is, like, on top of things. Oh, man. Did he shoot him? Did he actually shoot Balin? Or did he just, like... Was that meant to be, like, a dramatic, like, he's charging it up, and then Thorin stabs him? I think he was just charging up his weapon, even though when people in Star Wars, like, are about to shoot someone, their weapon doesn't, like, glow like that. But, dramatic effect, right? Oh, shit, he shot that guy. He shot Dwalin. Is Dwalin out for the count after that? Dwalin just got shot, and they blew up Weathertop. But, oh, there we go. Beaufort, or Bomber, took out the last guy. Sweet. Nice. That's kind of a fun one. That's a kind of a classic Hobbricks animation, you know? I kind of like this one. And as far as, like, the animation goes in this one, like, obviously it's the bad camera quality, but, like, it doesn't look that bad. Like, when he shot that guy, that actually looked okay. But yeah, this is going to be part 1 of me reacting to my old stop motions. I'm going to do another part and react to some more of them, because some of these are just really funny. I think we haven't gotten quite to the really funny ones yet, but stay tuned for part 2. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you want to see more parts in this, and yeah, just let me know all your comments, or let me know all your thoughts in the comments below. And of course, as always, I hope you guys have a great day. Take care. Bye.